Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube, and thank you for your like, comment, subscriptions. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your view. But yeah, I just want to talk about a couple of things as I am folding my clothes. First of all, why it be 9 o'clock in the morning? It already be 90 degrees outside. But hey,
Need some money, motherfucker. What's not clicking, bitch? I need it right now. Cash at me, bitch. Now. What the fuck wrong with you, hoe?
so first things first, I want to give y'all an update on like how healing my inner child has been going, because I made a video probably a couple months ago about how important it is to heal your inner child. And when I made that video, I was still like doing it, or like still new to it, I guess, or still learning about it. And that I don't know how to explain it, but basically I had just been doing it, or I had just learned, you know, like I was just learning or whatever. But now that I have been doing it consistently for weeks and everything like that, I can honestly say I am so proud of myself. Like, cause inner child me, or like younger me, like when we go real young before teenage years, I feel like I was literally sadness, like from inside out. I feel like if that's who I would have to like literally, like I don't even know. If I had to pick a character, like that's who it would be. Because like when I was a kid, I was bullied before I even went to kindergarten. And then when I was telling people, I told my mom that I was bullied, they was just like, oh, well, the girl, she's handicapped. She doesn't really know any better. But I was still getting bullied. So I was getting bullied right before kindergarten. Bitch, I couldn't even go to public schooling yet. So that kind of like would make me sad or scared, because, you know, obviously I did not want to go to where the girl was at. And then like, I don't know, I feel like ever since a kid, I feel like humankind just always disappointed me, because people can be mean and people can be like it's just words, certain words that people say, or like things that adults say around kids. I feel like some adults really don't think about the things that you're saying around kids, because, you know, when you're a kid, you're a sponge. So I say that to say, like, I used to hear adults just complain about this, or they would be sad about this, or, you know, like I told y'all, I've always been observant and quiet. So I used to just observe and stuff, but I would just get so disappointed, because I would just have so many questions, like, why are we doing this, and why are we doing that, and why are you doing this and this and this? Like, so much stuff really did not make sense to me. But at the same time, like, being a kid, it was just kind of like, damn, like, is this what I had to look forward to? So yeah, but I can say healing my inner child has been such a beautiful thing. Aside from all of that, my inner child really is beautiful. Like, my inner child, I wish, well, I mean, I can't wish, because low-key I'm really doing it right now. But I just wish at the time that I just kind of knew, I guess. But I was a kid though, because I'm realizing how much like my inner child kind of really is different. And now that I'm an adult, I can fully embrace that. Like when I was a kid, if you subscribe to me and everything, like, you know, like, people, I've always felt like I had to change for the outside world and for outside people, because I am different. So, you know, even being a kid feeling that, it's like you kind of feel out of body. And then like I would have to go out with my friends or family and stuff, and I would kind of have to mask. So I would just literally look around like, how the fuck am I supposed to act? Because it feels like every time I'm acting how I just want to act, or how I am, it's a problem. So, you know, I would do things like that, But now I'm really telling my inner child, like, oh my gosh, you are so beautiful. And like the things that she tells me, and like when I really sit down and just listen to her, it's like, oh my gosh, look at you, like, you are just like, girl, I mean, like, and the way that I do it, y'all, is, so basically when I meditate, sometimes, like, say I had a day And I just want to unpack my day, reflect on it, see how I could do better, see where I can kind of, I guess, change my thinking. You know, like, you have to change your thoughts and everything. So the way that I do it is I'll meditate, and I'll really just picture myself, younger me sitting in front of me, and I just talk to her. What the fuck? So yeah, and I'll just talk to her. I'll ask her questions, you know, like, because there's certain triggers and stuff that we have that you can have, like, at my big age, our big age, and you'll wonder, like, damn, why did that just trigger me? Or why did I just get so triggered, da-da-da? And that's part of healing your inner child. It's like, when you get triggered, you got to go back to your inner child, ask your inner child what happened, and basically, deep down, sit in silence and let the inner child tell you, right? But that has been so helpful, because I see how in so many ways that, like, thoughts and beliefs were just on me or projected on me, and how much, like, and I get to choose now which ones I want to stick with, or what do I want to change, or is this true to me? No, then it has to go. If it is true to me, then it can stay. And I love how, like, going back and healing her, I really feel like I'm getting even more closer and closer and closer to just me. Just me. Just the B. Kamara that just exists, and the B. Kamara that just would get up and just wants to do, you know, like, just me. And it feels so good. And even when I change the thoughts in my head, like, even that just feels so good. Like, and the thing about it though is that, like I said, you do have to be consistent, because when, you know, when you're changing your thoughts and you're changing yourself and your personality, like, it's not just gonna happen in one day. So you got to be consistent with it. And I can even say, like, it be hard sometimes, because, like, bruh, one thing about an inner child, baby, he could throw a tantrum. It could throw a tantrum, bruh. It could throw a tantrum. And then it's hard, because now I got to gentle parent myself, reparent myself, and be like, girl, you know? Because, like, when I make certain decisions or whatever, like, the inner child in me will want to do something, because the inner child in me just has so much light. She's so hopeful. She just wants to believe in everybody, and she just has a good heart. Hello, and that's exactly why I keep getting disappointed. But hey, but that's also why I love her. Cause baby, your heart, you got too good of a heart, baby. Sometimes. Oh, but you know, because of that, that's like how it would get disappointed and stuff like that. But even now, I'm learning how to continue having that beautiful heart, but also protecting it, I guess. But it's hard, because, like, to protect it now, you know, now I'm putting boundaries around it. And my inner child is just like, but wait. And it's like, girl, no, we cannot, no, we have to do this. Because if we do not do this, you will continue feeling disappointed. And I think, especially as a kid, when you just feel disappointed and heartbroken, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but that shit don't feel good. It don't feel good at all. It don't feel good. You feel hurt. You feel misunderstood. So, yeah, now I'm even, like, talking to her. And it's so much fun. I actually look forward to it, like, because this really is, like, tell me what you're feeling. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going through your head. Like, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Why are you screaming? What's wrong? You know, what happened? Just talking to myself through it, seeing what happened, trying to go as much as I can back into my memories so that I can just replace it with love, or replace it with a better feeling thought, a better feeling thing. And it's just so beautiful when you do reparent your inner child and really tell them, like, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're worth it, and you are fucking deserving. You know, be the adult that younger you needed and wanted. And now that I'm being that, I feel so good. It's crazy though. Like, I still feel like a kid, but I just feel like a big kid. You know, it's like I'm a kid, and the interests that I have is still the same. The ways that I feel about the world is still the same. I am very curious, mysterious. You know how kids are. So it's like I'm like that, but I'm also older. And I can, you know, I can move different, wiser, better. Like, it's just so beautiful though. If you want to do that, or you've been thinking about that, or you have no idea about it, but you feel like you could benefit from it, definitely research it, look into it, see how you could do it, go to therapy. Like, it helps so much, because your inner child is the person that you were born as. Your inner child is the person that literally soaked up everything from ages 0 to 7 and up. So, yeah. Next, and even like my inner teenager, I don't know, like that, I feel like, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna say she don't need healing, but it's like, as I continue healing, it's just like, bitch, you were right. you know, so it's like I don't really need to heal because like what I thought was right, but because I was right and I was thinking so much, I ended up getting so sad or whatever, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, definitely tell yourself that you love yourself every day. Say it to yourself. Tell your little inner child that you're proud of them. Talk to them, you know. Even sometimes, you know, I have days where it's just like, you know what, I honestly just want to sit down and watch Disney movies. And then I'll really have to ask myself, or younger me, like, oh, that's what you want to do? You want to watch Disney movies all day? And she'll be like, yes, I want to watch Disney movies. So then I'll have to sit down and watch the Disney movies. So even things like that, that your inner child is screaming at you, do it too. Because afterwards, like, everybody will feel good. You will feel good. The inner child will feel good. You damn near probably feel like you could go out and conquer the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels so good and it feels so fun. And to, even though we're older now, allowing my inner child and inner teenager to still take up space in my life, even though I'm older, honestly has benefited me in so many ways. So, I don't know. Like, I want to talk about it all day, but all I can really say is that it's amazing. Do it if you feel like it. Do it if you've been thinking about it, or if you feel pushed to do it. And of course, if you do have any questions or you guys want me to go deeper in detail, let me know. And I will answer. I will make a video if y'all want. I also want to talk about this movie called If. This movie called If, it just came out. It stands for Imaginary Friends. It came out in theaters a couple months ago maybe, but now it's on Paramount. So I watched it last night. I actually have to finish it today. I love it. I love it. I know I'd be like, I don't watch stuff with white people, but when it comes to the kids, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to kid movies and shit like that, it don't fucking matter. But it's an amazing movie. I love the whole idea of that, like, because basically it's a movie it's like a family movie about imaginary friends. But in order for you to see your imaginary friend, you have to believe in it, or you have to like be at the place to see your imaginary friend, or else, you know, you won't see nothing, nobody. Basically, if the imaginary friend is meant for you at the time that it comes and everything, you will see it. If not, you won't. So this little girl, she has to go, basically, I don't know why they picked her. Maybe I will figure that out. Oh, I think they picked her because her imagination is like really, really good, and she had already been there actually, yeah. So she has to go, she basically has to save them because because basically it got to the point where like all of the kids that the imaginary friends were originally with, they have grown up, so they don't need them anymore. So she's basically trying to help them get reassigned to other kids. So yeah. But I just love it. I love the imagination part of it, of course. I feel like we all had an imaginary friend. I don't remember mine. Or maybe I didn't have one. I don't know. But I feel like imaginary friends is super common in childhood. So it was nice, and I love even like the characters, just how the characters were like built. Like you had different characters. You had like, you could really tell it came from a child's imagination, you know. So I loved that movie. I also want to see Inside Out 2. I'm waiting for that. I feel like that's gonna be on Disney for sure in a couple months. So I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna watch it at home. I feel like ever since like Corona, like going to the movies is not the same for me. Honestly, going outside is not really the same for me when I was like before Corona, because before Corona it was just like, yeah, let's go to the movies, let's go here, let's go to the restaurants, and then COVID happened and it was like, psych. So then it was like, well, I'm in the house, but mind you, I'm a homebody, so I loved it. Okay, so I was just like, okay, whatever. But like COVID really just made me too comfortable with the introvertism and the homebodyism. Too comfortable, because baby, now I'll wait for it to come right on this TV, baby. I will wait. Because like now, especially, I just see everything that's dirty too. Like I feel like COVID really exposed how dirty people are. I was gonna say bitches, but I feel like it just really shows how dirty people are, or like how dirty we as a country can be. Like so, like they literally said COVID. Then they start cleaning everything. Y'all ain't never cleaned nothing before. So if you ain't been cleaning nothing since damn near slavery, bitch. See, I think so much that, see, now I don't go to the movies. But seriously though, even restaurants, like I'll eat at a restaurant now I'm like back used to it. But like even when COVID first happened and then they started letting shit back open slowly and we would like go out to eat, it still was like, so weird. So yeah, and then I also want to talk about, y'all know how they been calling like Gen Z lazy? And y'all know I'm part of Gen Z. I'm a proud Gen Z, y'all. But yeah, they been calling Gen Z lazy, and I was asking, or I was just talking to my boyfriend. I'm like, damn, why everybody keep calling, like, saying Gen Z's lazy, or like, everybody damn near got beef with Gen Z, and we're kids. Even me, I'm in my early 20s, but I'm still a kid. Like, I'm still learning, damn near everything. Okay, so. Yeah, I don't know what the beef is, because even with like the older generations, I don't have no beef with y'all. Did y'all low-key fuck up another generation and then our parents kind of fucked us up? Yeah, but it ain't no beef at all. I feel like people see Gen Z trying, and even though it's not in your best of likes, I guess people still like come for it or whatever. Because Gen Z, I just feel like we're just very much about change. Like, we're just very much about change. We're very much looking at things and just realizing what the fuck is really going on. Or like me, I grew up, mind y'all, when 9/11 happened. I think I talked about this too. 9/11 happened, I was damn near 1.5, 2 years old. Okay. Then I go to school, I gotta watch this shit every year. You putting this shit right in my face since the age of 5. I'm gonna feel some type of way by the time I'm older. You know, we've seen, I'm not gonna say we see like the economy crash and all that stuff, because I don't really know, like, nah. But, you know, I just feel like Gen Z, we just seen so much, but also seen like people, like our parents give so much to their jobs, but they still come back home and they're still da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then now it's like Gen Z, we can't buy homes, or, you know, the rent's up, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But I really don't know why they call Gen Z lazy. I feel like we're not lazy. I just feel like we don't want to put up with certain things. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. We don't want to work, okay? Did you want to work? Or did you go because that's what they told you to do? And then when they told you to do that, they gave you all these benefits, making it look like it was something that you would want to do, and making it look like it was something that you would like. Okay? You have to also understand, Gen Z, I guess we're like one of the first generations to really grow up with. Well, we're also like the first, but also the last. It's like half of the generation is like the first, like, because I remember growing up with like not as much technology for sure, and no social media, you know, like I was calling my friend on the house phone, going 3-way, telling them go on mute so we could see if she's talking shit about you. You know, we were doing shit like that. Now it's social media, everything is on there, all these kids are on there. So hey, that's why it's like half and half. But I don't know. Why they call us lazy, y'all? I don't know. I guess I want to hear other people's opinions about it, but I don't really like to talk to like my own people about it, because they just but yeah. I also know a lot of people who actually have come around to Gen Z too, though, or people who make it seem like that, like online. So yeah. But I don't think we're lazy. I think we are just a little bit more woke and a little bit more outspoken about things, and there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, there's flaws within everybody and everything, but we're trying. Or I see a lot of us trying, I guess. My side of Gen Z that I see is trying. Maybe there's another side of Gen Z that I am not seeing. But like I said, I love Gen Z. I love being Gen Z. I'm a rep Gen Z, honey. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I really just wanted to give you guys an update on Healing My Inner Child, because it has been a ride. But now I truly am at the point where it's really honestly easier for me to listen to her. It's easier for me to talk to her. And now that I've been talking to her, I know certain things that will really get me excited, or I know certain things to say that will really help me. Like, you know, it's really getting to know yourself again. And then you know how to calm yourself down in this situation. You know how to calm yourself down in this situation. You know how to quickly talk to yourself, or, you know, it's like you learn as you continue being consistent, and excuse my spit. So thank you guys for being here once again. Keep enjoying your summer. Y'all, I heard them saying that like the sun was about to explode, or we're getting a new sun, or there's another planet in front of the sun, behind the sun. At first, I was like, y'all know me. I'm going to believe it at first. I'm going to believe it. Now, I'm not going to believe it 100%, but I'm going to think about it. But now, baby, I'm definitely kind of believing something. So, yeah. Enjoy your summer and be as cool as you can. And drink water, for real. Yeah. Love y'all. Bye.